Busy's Golden Garden. Arlo loved the garden. He loved the red tomatoes and the tall sunflowers. But whenever he heard a bzz sound, he would hide. He thought the bees were looking for him, and that made his tummy feel fluttery with fear. High above the lavender, a little bee named Busy was hard at work. She wasn't looking for Arlo at all. She had a very important job to do, and she was in a hurry to get it done before the sun went down. Arlo stayed very still as Busy landed on a bright white daisy right in front of him. He held his breath. But Busy didn't look scary. She looked soft, like a tiny flying teddy bear made of yellow fluff. Look at my fuzzy socks! Busy seemed to buzz. As she wiggled inside the flower, her legs became covered in bright yellow dust. This was pollen, and to a bee, it was more precious than gold. Busy flew from the daisy to a nearby tulip. As she landed, some of the yellow dust fell off her legs and into the new flower. Arlo watched closely. He realized that Busy was helping the flowers trade secrets so they could grow big and strong. Arlo followed Busy over to the strawberry patch. Without my pollen walk, Busy buzzed, these berries wouldn't grow. Arlo looked at the plump red fruit and realized that his favorite snack started with a bee's visit. Busy wasn't just a gardener, she was a collector. She sipped sweet nectar from the flowers and stored it in her tiny tummy. She was gathering ingredients to make something delicious for her whole family back home. Suddenly, Busy started to wiggle. She flew in a little circle and shook her bottom in a silly way. Arlo couldn't help it. He started to giggle. It was the waggle dance, a special way for bees to talk to each other. Another bee, named Antha, flew over to watch the dance. Busy was telling her exactly where the best flowers were. Antha wiggled back, and soon the two friends were ready to head to the sunflowers together. Arlo stood up and waved as the two bees buzzed toward the tall yellow flowers. He didn't feel like hiding anymore. He knew that Busy and her friends were the most important helpers in the whole garden. Thanks for the berries, Busy, he called out. Busy's Golden Garden.
First, open your Google Gemini. Then you click on those three long dashes for your options. Then go to Settings below. Then you click on Gem Manager. You click on Gem Manager, you see all your gems. If you don't see there, do click on By Google. You see the story is the first one. Then you can see scroll right to pick any one of the options they have there. So I prefer you just click this and then you can customize whatever I want. In case there's some kind of back-end coding to it, rather than creating your own prompts, it's easier to just click here and then modify or customize to switch to what you want. But the one I use is the one about bees. This is just a test, right? So I click the one about bees. Then, like I said, you can customize if you want to customize, but if you don't want to customize, you just like what they have there. I don't think that makes any sense. You probably want to customize to change your story. So you can even change the style to whatever style you want. But then once you're done, you just click send. You send it and then let the AI generate the story. Next, you so on your mobile phone you might not be able to view it. I don't know, maybe because of my phone or whatever it is, but share it. Click on the three dots up and then share the conversation, and then copy the link and then go to your browser, your Google Chrome or whatever, then paste it and then open it on the Google Chrome or your browser, whatever browser you're using. I'm using an Android, so you can use Safari. Then you want to click on go to Gemini, which is that big blue button down there. So once you click it, if you are logged into the same account, you should go here directly. So what you want to do here is that you want to switch to desktop mode, because like you might not be able to view it in mobile view. Then you go and select that particular story you've created. Then it will open this file. Then you select full screen. So when you select your full screen, you are going to then now click on listen. right? So click on listen. So the listen will automatically flip the pages, which is what we want to record here, because I couldn't record the audio. So before you click on listen, please turn on your video recorder. I missed that step. So your screen recorder, so it is going to play the pages. Then you can also share if you want to just use it like this. Don't want to record it and put it on YouTube or anything, just share it and send the link to whoever you want to share it to. But if you want to record, you play the listen, record the page. Now for the audio, you cannot record the audio like this, right? For some reason the phone could not record the audio, so I have to use a second phone, my second device, to record the audio. But if you just need it like this, you just record it, and then you can take it into your video editing software and then, you know, crop it and do all that. But also sometimes this is a problem. You have an issue, maybe you do it on the full view mode and you can't hear the audio. You can just reload the page, or you switch it to mobile view, which you see here. You switch from desktop view to mobile view and then switch it back to desktop view. That should work, and then you start hearing the sound. So if you want me to show you exactly how I recorded the audio, you can leave a comment in the comment section. But for now, this is everything you need to know about this. So toodles, you can also download this in the PDF, right? When you're in the full view, you will see a little download button up. You can download this and use it, edit it, and then post it or sell it or whatever you want to do, depending on what the rights are for Google Gemini. So thank you. See you in my next video, and please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all the works.